Hey everybody, welcome back to playing another game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. Doing a little Nami action here. We had a Vayne on our team. I think Nami is probably the best support with Vayne. Janna's really good too. It just depends on if you want to win the early game or the late game. I prefer to win the early game a lot of times with Vayne because that's where she has her hardest time. They can hit me a couple times. It's not going to matter. I'm just going to heal it back up here in a second. I really want to hit level 2 here. He did a pretty good fake on me there. Okay, so that thresh is pretty good. A little no-look hook. I'm just going to go for, well, how close is Lee? Is kind of close. I'm going to hold on to this for a second and see if Lee wants to come down. Okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get my E. I was thinking about getting another point W just for more harass. More efficient harass. Because I always walk up and auto them like that too, then they don't know if Lee's coming if I'm walking up, because I could just be going for a wave. Whoa, 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 bro. I'm gonna die. I probably should have bubbled that lantern. I think my bubble was up. I was a little concerned about mana. I think I probably had enough mana to bubble that lantern. And then do the W to her. Raj should not be getting kills early on. Neither one of them have Ignite. Well, actually, Ahri has Ignite. How does Ahri lose that matchup? Like, what? I don't think Shyvana's going to gank a lot, so I'm just going to buy a bunch of Fairy Charms for lane dominance. Of course it's your fault, man. Like, you have Ignite and you lost a one-on-one. I think that was a 2 for 2, but it's okay. Vayne's going to scale harder than Jinx. I mean, Jinx scales pretty hard, but Vayne in this patch is ridiculous. If she goes the correct build, which she's not, of course. Like, what the hell? Sorry for talking about a mouthful. You have to go crit build on her. Like, you cannot do this Blade of the Ruined King crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Sightstone. I mean, I should probably play Nami more. I mean, I don't know. My win percentage is not that high with her technically, but that's when I tried to play her some earlier in the season, when she really wasn't as good. Right now, I think she's really good with Twitch and Vayne. I just don't usually just want them in the game. I'm just afraid the enemy's going to get them, unless I can first pick it. So I just plan on, you know, just banning them. Go ahead and give Ari a ward here. Yeah. Well, crap. They're going to get my ward, but that's fine. I get theirs. It's pretty cheap. Oh, never mind. I don't get their ward. Get some deep wards in there. Yeah, crit is way better. What? Rise doesn't see anything or something? I don't know. That was hilarious. Did he at least get the dragon? Yeah, she could have maybe knocked him out. I don't know. The condemn might have been on cooldown. I don't think it does. I thought it went no matter what. Yeah, I mean, the Bork did get revitalized. I mean, I think there is a build with Bork into, like, Rageblade. You just heal myself up a lot more here. Lee could have just, like, not gone in, I think. This is why not Thresh. For someone who asked me to play Thresh. I do love Thresh, but he's just such a... He just doesn't have the power as a lot of other supports right now, unfortunately. Does he have a pink? He does, yeah, he does have a pink, okay. Control ward, whatever they're calling it these days. We'll go ahead and ward this. Now Shiv, I think, was topside. Lee's not down here, though, and he's actively sweeping that, so... We have to be careful. Shiv could have based and just be walking right up the lane right now. So could middle lane. Okay, Rise is here. She's almost out of mana, though. Dang, nah, they're pushing it too hard. I gotta hold it. I've got full mana and health. I need to buy, but I don't want them to potentially take the tower. Let me see. Yeah. I'm sure she is. I mean, she might try to dive me. Yeah. Get wrecked. Come dive me again, bros. Guys, that's a Rise. He's right there. He's gonna get a double kill, probably. I mean, he was walking so far. Like, I saw that from bottom lane. Jeez, because they have to quit feeding this Rise. They're like, we want to dive Poppy under tower, though. I feel you, Ari, but, you know, you gotta follow him too, man. think Vayne can probably beat them all up right now. I think Ryze can come kill us, but he's about the only one. I think we can beat Shyvana. Vayne's pretty good against Shiv. There's too many people there. Lee's not anywhere close. Come on, buddy. Okay, Ryze wants to push that. I guess that's fine. I mean, well, I'll trade middle for bottom. I think we might be able to defend bottom, too. We might even be able to get tier 2 middle. Keep going. Okay, Shiv's gonna be here. Yeah, I gotta go. I don't even have boots yet. This is pretty dangerous. No. So, it's a trade, which is not great. I mean, it's okay. Middle for bottom's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. So I have so much gold. I really shouldn't have that much, but I had to hold that one time when Vayne backed. Okay. Definitely need these. I think I'm gonna go for one of these and one of these. Hey Jonathan, I'll think about Leona. I mean, I'm gonna do a fun day, like where I just play normals with whatever people want me to play. I think Leona's really underpowered right now at Diamond. She's a lot better at lower elos, but the problem is people will camp you at Diamond if you play Leona, because she doesn't have a reverse gear.
I will see my home again.
We got the previous one, right? I do talk about Leona some in my, I think in my tier list video. I do like Leona. She's really fun conceptually. Like, on this season, though, I'm 0-6. Trying Leona, and maybe it's because I'm a really bad Leona, but the problem is that if you go in and someone counter ganks you, you're dead. Or if your team's behind and you need to engage, you're dead. So if you like Leona, I highly recommend trying out Nautilus. Very similar engage, even more CC, and he has a reverse gear. If you get into trouble and your hook's still up, you can hook to walls and get away. And he doesn't have to be all in every time. If you want a lot of pressure and people that kill really early in the game, I think that someone like Zyra is excellent for that, but... Oh, almost hit him. I couldn't decide who I wanted to hit. I think I was going for Ryze, but then it was really close to hitting the other person too. Thresh also. I don't know. Can we beat her? I don't know if we can beat Poppy. You can kind of peel with Leona well. It's just, if you get caught out, it's a problem. Okay, I gotta speed her up so she gets out of Poppy range there. I think the best supports that I don't currently play very much of are probably Karma and Braum. What does Jinx have? Oh wow, she went Hurricane first? Okay. I think it's Soraka. Soraka can be really good too in the right circumstances. I just don't play those champions. They're not my favorite. I mean, they do have a time and a place. I'm just not really sure like when they're better than other potential picks. Well, if Ryze wants to flash over a wall, where did he even come from? I guess he came from like right here because I had this warded. Well, if Ryze is there, that means he's not bottom, so... I mean, I guess the Bork build is okay against Shyvana. Like, it's pretty good at messing with tanks. Go ahead and sell that. This. Upgrade that. Really need pinks. We'll go ahead and sell this. Dang it, where are the pinks? I hate how they got rid of the pages, or whatever, the item pages. Yeah, the alley Urgot game got dodged. I didn't dodge it, someone else dodged it, thank God. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have died there. I didn't see Ryze coming. Like, if I saw Ryze on that ward or something, I would have run away. I don't think I saw him. Thresh is just getting totally bulldozed. He hasn't actually died that much this game, but as you can see, he just can't do a lot, unfortunately. I mean, I love Thresh. I say that with love. Like, I really want them to buff him. He's just made of paper. Like, he is literally, if you look at my tier list video, I go into this, he is literally squishier than Janna. Because he starts with 16 armor and 16 magic resist, and Janna scales, he doesn't get any per level, and Janna actually gets per level. So Thresh has to get something like 70 souls or something like that just to even break even with Janna in her basic armor that she gets per level. How does that seem right, Rito? Like, how is a tank like Thresh gonna have less armor than the safest support in the entire game? What? They just straight up said, you know what? We just want to make sure that nobody plays Thresh competitively for at least a year. I think that's the only conclusion I can come to why they would do that. Yo, he needs to run right here, bro. Right here, bro. I don't have my wave. I thought Lee would have his jump left, but I guess not. Oh, get wrecked. Holy cow. The slow-mo. Did he seriously go back out there? Oh no, he teleported back in. Okay. I'm coming up here. Oh god, there's 4 of them though. I can't. Just give it up, give it up.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Dude, give it up. They're all gonna be there. Okay. They just straight left him hanging, man. Jesus. That's brutal. The thing is, you know somebody was there too. They're just like, nope. Not doing it. You're gonna die, Thresh. Yeah, they need to change his passive. That's what I think. Like, if they keep the passive the way it is, what they need to do is make it to where, okay, you want to make him a scaling late game champion with his stats, and actually do it. Like, make it 1 armor per soul, and 1 MR per soul. And that would give him a very special role to where he gets more MR than other tanks. But he keeps about the same amount of armor as other tanks. But he has to work for it because it's very dangerous to get those souls. Oh god, I'm probably dead. I had to flash it. I was going the wrong direction while I was talking. I wasn't focusing. That wouldn't be too imbalanced. I mean, a lot of times with Thresh, you get maybe like 50 souls, 60. It depends on how long the game goes, but you gotta remember, you're gonna be roaming around a lot. Like, you're not gonna be sitting in lanes, especially at higher elo. So you're not gonna be able to get that many souls, usually in a game.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Who's getting caught? Look, can we just get out of here?
Sure as the tide.
So yeah, I don't think that would be too out of line. Just make him, it would make him really weak in the early game, but it would give him some potential late game play.
Has been slain.
I like this Vayne. Oh, he did. Okay, so he did go for the Rage Blade, Blade the Rune King. I think that's actually a kind of legit build. It's pretty good at breaking tanks. I don't think there should be a diminishing curve. I mean, he's just not going to get that many souls, like, in a game, a lot of times. Unless you're just, like, absolutely just sitting in lane not doing anything. You know, as far as I can tell, it's, you know, like, in my games when I play him, I don't remember how many souls I got. It was probably, like, 60 tops or something. But he has to do dangerous things to get it. Like, he has to walk forward, sometimes take auto attacks in lane to get those souls. So it's dangerous. I mean, the problem right now is it's only 0.75 per soul, and it gives you AP, which is like, who cares? I mean, you're gonna buff your ultimate, make it do like 50 more damage, who cares? It needs to be MR or CDR, something that's useful. CDR might be a bit much. You'd have to do like a quarter of a point CDR per soul or something. Okay, we'll go again. It's so annoying that I'm still only getting 16 per win and losing like 20. Okay, that was delayed. Has me worried. Should be okay. Yeah, I have a ton of tabs. This isn't even that much, man. Like, sometimes I have like 40 open. Yes, thanks, King Cone. That actually worked. I think, yeah, I can try that, John. The thing, I just need to hotkey them to like my F function keys. Because the problem is, like, in the middle of a fight, you have to take your hand away Like you have to like move your pinky to go hit the control button and then hit one of the numbers. And a lot of times it just seems like it's easier to, you know, just go down there and just click one of the things in the middle of a fight. I'd rather do one click than have to move my hand and do 2 touches. I think 1 click is better than 2 touches. If it's 1 click for 1 touch, then 1 touch is better. But having to reposition your whole hand to hit that control key in a weird way, for me, makes me just want to click it. But I need to just make them like the F1 through F4 keys for leveling it up, and that would fix it. Yeah, thanks, Celaguar. I always appreciate it. Yeah, if you enjoy the content, be sure to, you know, like. If you watch a bunch of stuff and you like it, consider subscribing. If you know anybody that you think would enjoy this content, you have friends that like to support, or just like some good, clean, informative streams. I think a lot of what I talk about is not just for support, but for every lane. I just let people know, you know, on Reddit, Twitter, wherever. Anyone that you think that would enjoy this kind of content. Because I think a lot of people would. They just don't know that I exist because I'm still pretty small. Okay, I was VODing that. Okay, so that's it for the VOD. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate the stream's going to keep going. Just to be clear, this is just the VOD that I'm ending here. If you're just watching this Nami vid for the first time, be sure to check out the channel. Let's see. Do this one. Be sure to check out the channel. I'll just show you real quick. So we've got a lot of guides here. They're really awesome. I haven't put a, I just released this one about 30 minutes ago, and I haven't put any sort of like, thumbnail on it, so it looks pretty ratchet. I think the kids are calling it these days, but soon it'll have a thumbnail. This is how to optimize your stats and itemization, with lots of in-depth guides about, you know, which items you should build, why you should build them. So I'm gonna ban Vayne probably. She's a bit harder to deal with than Twitch. I mean, Twitch is really hard to deal with too. They're both just a complete terror right now. But anyways, yeah, check that out. And then I have individual VODs for all kinds of champions. I have over 50 Janna videos, like 40-something, 48 Tom Kench videos. You know, 20-something Nautilus. I only have a handful of Thresh, but I have all kinds of support. So if I don't play your favorite support, there's a chance that I have at least a few videos on it here.
I smell fear.
But anyways, come check out the channel. We're building a great community here. I'd love to have you join it, and I'll see you next time. Have a great evening.